Good evening, YouTube friends and family. This is Laura coming to you with a short video today. And today I want to talk to you about 10 things that we need to stop doing or 10 things that we need to die to. And I came up with this list of 10 things from studying the scripture, John chapter 3, verse 30. And it says, "He must increase, but I must decrease." And so this is just a list of some of the things that if we want Jesus to increase in our lives, and if we want to fulfill our purpose that he has for us, there are some things in us that we're going to have to die to, we're going to have to let go of, we're going to have to stop doing. Now, we all know from Bible study that the three things that trip us up all the time, causes us to sin, causes us to fall off the wagon, causes us to trip up, the causes of our lives and our slip-ups and our mishaps, it all stems from three things: the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life. And so from my study of John chapter 3, verse 30, I came up with this list of 10 important things. 10 important things that I think that we need to die to or stop doing. And I'm going to use those words interchangeably: die to or stop doing. And here we go with the list. Number 1, self and selfishness. Number 2, becoming offended easily. The spirit of offense is on the rise in the world. Number 3, the need to be right all the time. Number 4, the blame game. It's not my fault. Number 5, dwelling on the past. Number 6, any and all negativity. Number 7, judging others. Number 8, this is a big one, playing church. Number 9, seeking to fulfill worldly desires. And number 10, worshiping idols. And I don't want this video to go on too long, so I may have to break this up into a couple of different parts. But I'm going to go through each list, everything that I have on the list, and I'm going to give you some examples. So let's get started. Number 1, we need to die to or stop being selfish, having our mind on ourselves all the time. Now, what's some examples of that? The all about me mentality, the need for self-promotion, attention seeking, being braggadocious, a sense of entitlement, or someone who has to have it their way all the time. What about the takers, those who take, never give, or they give the minimum, but they expect the maximum? What about, and this falls along with life owes you something, that sense of entitlement. No one owes you anything. Life doesn't owe you anything. What about those selfish agendas? That's included under selfishness and dying to self. Having selfish agendas. And then, if you notice and you look around, people are so uncaring now. They're so inconsiderate and so rude. When did our society become so apathetic? When did we become so uncaring and rude towards each other? And then there's this excessive competition. We weren't created to be, some friendly competition, that's not bad at all. But to take competition, to the limits and that's what you're all about. You have to compete in everything. You have to be the best at everything. That's because you have your mind on yourself too much. And if you're in sports or whatever, you're being trained to compete. But when everything in life becomes a competition, then that means you have your mind on yourself too much. And another one that I hear all the time is the refusal to forgive, where we feel that a person does not deserve our forgiveness, or I dare them, they did this to me. I can't believe they did that to me. They don't deserve my forgiveness. That's another one that shows that we have our mind on ourselves too much. Okay, so now let's move on to number 2 on the list, because like I said, I don't want these videos to be too long. Number 2, becoming offended, the spirit of offense. Well, how do we know, or how can we recognize the spirit of offense? It's when no one can say something to a person without them becoming offended or without them getting mad. Someone who's always accusing others of being disrespectful towards them. Or have you ever heard someone say, oh, this person looked at me the wrong way? Or did you see the way she was looking at you? She was looking at you the wrong way. Or I was in church and this person didn't speak to me. She walked right past me and didn't speak. We become offended because of that. Or you hear, this person doesn't like me. That person doesn't like me. Always on the lookout for just that slightest little sign that someone doesn't like you. Another thing I have here is reading too much into a situation, that overthinking, just constantly analyzing and reanalyzing, and it should have been this way, but it went that way and it didn't go this way. So there must be something wrong. My friends, life doesn't always go according to how we have it planned. We're not actors and actresses in a play where we have to follow a script. We're all individuals and everything. So we don't think the same. We don't look at things the same. Sometimes people just may be having a bad day or an off day or have their minds on their own problems. So, we just have to be careful of that overthinking too much. Or you may hear someone who's always saying, well, this person got on my nerves, or this person rubbed me the wrong way. Just the inability to deal with anything that's just included in life. In life, of course, everyone is not going to like you. Yes, we rub each other the wrong way sometimes, but just refusing to give a person the benefit of the doubt, or to overlook an offense. Just always keeping a check mark, oh, she did this, so let me put a check mark on the bad side, and she did that, and, just tallying up everything bad about a person. And so those are some of the clear indicators of, someone who becomes easily offended or has the spirit of offense. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. We'll have to pick up where we left off on the next video. And so when we pick up again, we're going to be on number 3 on the list, and that is the need to be right. And so I want to thank you all for listening. Of course, this list is not all inclusive. It doesn't include everything, but this is just something that I realized and that I was given as I was studying John 3 and 30. So I want to thank you all for listening. Have a very blessed day and continue to pursue life and pursue your purpose and be the best that you can be. God bless you all, and until we meet again, bye-bye, my friends.